How's everybody out there doing today? It's Mike from M2 Motoring again. Just wanted to show you one of the long-term project vehicles that I have. This is a 1998 Mercedes Benz SLK230. Technically the second owner, but original title. It's originally my mom's car that she purchased brand new back in 1998. It's a 2.3 liter supercharged engine from the factory. Fun little car. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is pretty peppy and fun to drive. So this car was pretty much stock for about 10 years, 12 years. And one day really wanted to fix up the car and started putting it together. Originally it was debuted at the International Auto Salon show in Pomona, I believe. That was part of SEMA's local event that they did, and it had a slightly different setup than it does now. What I did was we installed the Rieger lip kit, which is pretty hard to come by nowadays. I got the front lip version, not the 3/4 version, as the goal of this car is to actually be able to put it 100% completely back to stock if need be. I still have all the original parts that came off the car stored behind me. So it has the side skirts and the rear lip and the wing. Some of the other upgrades I've done over time is B&G springs, and also have TSW wheels that I use quite heavily. I like their wheels. Great value, good designs. It's on Toyo tires, and then also have a very hard to come by and rare Lorenzer exhaust. I got this on a very good deal about 10 years ago. Open up the car. So the interior, more or less, is all factory still. The leather has, a couple small wrinkles here and there just from use, but the passenger seat, same with the passenger seat. The interior, minus a couple chips and wear issues that's notorious with this car, which I can refinish, is pretty much stock and immaculate. There's no scratches or anything anywhere. Just need to go through and clean it all up. This car only has about 33,000 miles. In the past, I would say 10 years, 12 years, it's only traveled maybe about 1,000 miles, 1,500 miles. I started every other day, drive around the block, and it just kind of sits. So a couple wear issues on this car that you can see here is the finish coating that they put on over the plastic panels. It's chipping away, but Mercedes does sell a paint that goes over it that's the same thing, and I can refinish it. So the overall goal of the car is to restore, clean the car up real well, find wheels that I really want on it, and do all that. Pretty much bring this thing to 100% perfect as I can get it. So a couple of things I need to do is roll the front fender. Obviously, as you can see here, buckle the fender a little bit, but there's no actual damage on the fender line. I'm gonna end up getting the front bumper and the front lip refinished really well, touch up a couple small spots, paint some of the non-color coded parts. On the 98 model they didn't do that, and for some reason on the 99 and up they did. So this piece, the door handles, stuff, parts like that. Gonna end up putting in the new Bilstein shocks that I have for it, so it rides a lot better. Right now these shocks are the original shocks back in 98. That's 22, 23 years by production. Those shocks are long gone. And more likely gonna do a few bolt-ons and a tune. So intake, front mount intercooler, header setup. Take a look at the exhaust pipe underneath, see what condition it's in, maybe redo that also, but keep the Lorenzer exhaust. It's a very rare and hard to come by piece. That's pretty much all I want to do to it. Install some audio, upgrade some of the technology, but the idea for the car is to actually make it fully reversible back to stock if I ever need to. Not that I need to, but it's one of those things on a collector type standpoint. If you could put the car back to factory, 100% factory, you're pretty much good. And that holds its value. So everything I've done is fully reversible, and you can't tell that it's been touched. So that's the original sticker from when it debuted at the International Auto Salon show. So any of the old school tuner guys from Southern California remember this show. Today we're going to be test fitting some TSW wheels that I picked up. Thanks to our good friends over there that always, take care of me. I have some rotary forged TSWs I want to test fit and see how I like it. These wheels, I've always ran TSW over the years on a lot of vehicles. Always love the quality of their wheels. Just getting these to see how I like them. Test fit, see how the fitment is, see how I like it. I don't like it. Why not? If I don't like it, then find another wheel. As of right now, it's okay. These don't look bad. Not my particular style. I like basic 5-spoke wheels with a lip. These are a flat face, concave face, 7-spoke. Just see how I like it overall, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back once we test fit the wheels. Alright, I have the car up on the jack just to test fit the wheels real quick. I know usually you have to put jack stands and do all that. This is just a quick put on, put off, to see how I like it real quick. So it's fine. I'm only doing one side at a time, or one end at a time. This is the wheel. This is the old TSW wheel. So the rear doesn't really concave. It is a wider pad setup to get the offset that it needs. And these are TSW Interlagos. These are in a matte black finish. Not sure how I feel quite yet about flat black, so just gonna try it. If I like it, great. If not, it is what it is. Got the front wheel off. I'll show you the new wheel. Not exactly sure how I feel about it. I don't have any emotion over it at the current point in time. But I could tell you the fitment's exactly the same as the previous setup, so really nice fitment, especially for a European car. Once the tire is on the wheel and it goes on the ground, it'll be nice and perfectly flush like it was before. Still have to redo that little pinch on the fender, but that's not a huge deal. I'll fix it later. Alright, got the rear wheel off. It only took me about 30 seconds to get everything off, or under a minute, to under a minute. Got these on there. Still not sure how I feel about it. The fitment's right around the same, I believe. The only thing that kind of concerns me here is the rear right here. The clearance to the frame right here is about the width of my finger. So that's where I'm a little bit concerned. Clearance to the shock is fine, to the control arms plenty. It's just right here, but I have to do some more thinking. Got the car back on the ground, the wheels retorqued. That's pretty much it. Haven't came to a decision. I'll sit there and review the footage in the video and think long and hard about it. Usually when I get a set of wheels, they're on the car for quite a long time, so just want to make sure I'm fully happy with what's there. Not that I don't appreciate, TSW and all the companies that help me and my company out over the years, but just want to, I'm being real picky about this car for whatever reason. Until next time, you guys take it easy.